A very warm welcome to Temasek Polytechnic and thank you for spending some time with us today. For this segment, you will discover the three Diploma in Architectural Technology and Building Services, Diploma in Integrated Facility Management, and the Diploma in Business Process and System Engineering. Before I start with the introduction video of each of the diploma, I'd like to bring your attention to the Q&A text box in this webinar where you can type out your queries. We will attend to those questions at the end of the presentations. Let's start with my presentations in highlighting training and capabilities in the three diplomas, especially in supporting our nation's sustainability goals, followed by our first introduction video of each diploma. Should you need to ask any questions on each specific diploma, please access the TP website where there is e-consultation link in the website page itself. Now, you're tuning in to the Built Environment segment on creating a more sustainable future. We'll start with making references to the 5 pillars in the SG Green Plan, which then translates into our sustainability training across TP. Begin with the Achieving City in Nature goals, the knowledge of a whole building as an entire ecosystem, harnessing green and blue spaces in our tropical climate, green building materials, and clean energy solutions are all incorporated into our training curriculum. You will be exposed with multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary training, which see you training along other schools in Temasek Polytechnic. In Energy Resets, we inculcate sustainable architectural mindset, embraced with skill set in digital design, modeling, and construction for urban environment. This is where training in using integrated digital delivery tools and technology have become integral part to reduce construction waste, carbon footprint, and improve the quality of life. For sustainable living, from built environment point of view, we are looking at skill sets in designing and predicting the maintainability aspect of a facility, which produce building that consumes and wastes less. An example we can use here is the use of digital inventory tools for smart asset management adopted in TP campus itself. Green circular economy will continue to grow exponentially, spurred by pandemic. Sustainability job roles are in demand and we are on task to bring awareness on carbon footprint reductions as well as teaching them skill sets in managing energy, water, and waste. For a resilient future, we have seen the pandemic onset in our community and issues related to climate change. TP has set up closely knitted TP Eco Campus community led by our staff and the Green Interest Group led by our students, a live channel to promote sustainability on campus and beyond. Now trickle down to the sustainability training in TP. We categorize our training into 3 broad categories. Pre-employment training is in the form of full-time diploma courses. With us today, sustainability-related ABS is the Diploma in Architectural Technology and Building Services, which deals with skill sets in sustainable architecture with strong building science fundamental. These are prerequisite skill sets in utilizing digital technology in performance modeling and simulations, energy management, and audit portion. IFM, the Diploma in Integrated Facility Management, work on the whole life cycle of building, focusing on operational efficiency, maintainability aspect of facilities. The Diploma in Business Process and System Engineering, BZE, is a hybrid course, which provides students with soft skills engineering knowledge and fundamentals business concepts. This broad-based curriculum approach allows students more flexibility in terms of career and further studies options. The continuing education trainings are the short courses, specialist diplomas, and for now, we offer 3 programs. The first, BIMCamp, is on the creation of digital replica of building or facility and managing the way it's built digitally. The second, EMSD, is the skills deepening of the energy management and passive design strategies application. The OSM provides 5 very practical stackable modular certificates in process and service improvement techniques, logistic management, decision analysis, system thinking, as well as ways to manage projects and organizational development. These will definitely enlarge your opportunity for employment as you navigate through tomorrow's disruptive economy. The Research Innovation Enterprise. Pursue collaborations, research and development, technology licensing, startup incubator within 4 related centers, Integrated Built Environment Center, Clean Energy Research Center, Center of Urban Sustainability, and Beyond Design. Taking multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary approach, these 4 centers showcase strong alignment of research, industry, and education. We will show you some glimpse of the sustainable smart solutions created by staff and students. Now let's deep dive into our sustainability program, which resides in School of Engineering. To give you some sneak peek into our curriculum in ABS, the first, passive design strategies. Building orientation and layout reduce solar heat gain into space by minimizing facades and openings on east-west axis and using extensive shading systems. Opening along north and south axis to harness prevailing wind. Create urban cool islands with green roof, green walls, and high reflective materials to minimize cooling needs and enhance the livability of the urban environment through pervasive and accessible ways. Attractive blue spaces such as promenade along riverfront are thought to improve quality of life and help to moderate urban heat island effect. Renewable energy, the use of building integrated photovoltaics to harness solar energy can maximize countable daylight diffusion while minimizing the heat dissipation indoors. Integrated digital delivery, digitalization, and transformation of the design and collaboration in architecture and building systems. Embody carbon, reduce of concrete, either by increasing the use of steel or mass-engineered timbers, sustainable material selection, materials with high recycled content, locally sourced or even made with technology that reduces wastage. The next sustainability related is on smart facility management. Implementation of data analytics and predictive maintenance to ensure efficient operation of the facilities. Digital twins, smart asset management, a diverse range of IoT sensors to optimize energy and space usage, such as daylight photosensors, occupancy sensors, demand control sensors to optimize energy consumption. Efficient air conditioning systems, use of highly efficient aircon chiller plant system and DC motor fans with variable speed drive. Eco Waste Digester deals with the use of waste digester that turns food waste into water, biomass, and fertilizer. Now, in business system and process, using a system thinking approach in business operation, will be able to identify growth opportunities. With the effective use of data analytics, processes can be optimized so as to make better business decisions. Service management strategies are critical to ensure sustainability for such end-to-end operations. So you have seen so far TP training capabilities, and the next presentation will take you to the actual sustainability projects undertaken by TP staff and students. The first one here, we're looking at the smart sensor. This is where The lift is operated using the autofocus and the smart sensors developed within the TP and the centers within the Temasek School of Engineering. And the next one is the Smart Distribution Board. Is our sensing technology that makes any electrical distribution board smart and capable of communicating to others. This, coupled with the smart apps, also developed by our own staff and students of Temasek Polytechnic. Now, the last one, but not the really last one, is our Eco Marathon Energy Storage and Clean Energy. This is our world-leading PEM fuel cells, which actually patented. So with that, I would like to end my presentations and we'll begin our Q&A shortly. Thank you very much and see you in the next segment.
A very warm welcome to Temasek Polytechnic Diploma in Architectural Technology and Building Services. Thank you for spending time with us today and also visiting our website. The Diploma in Architectural Technology and Building Services, or in short ABS, has unique curriculum and built upon strong foundation of the predecessor courses, the Diploma in Intelligent Building Technology since 1995 and was subsequently revamped as a Diploma in Green Building and Sustainability in 2010. Now, beyond the basic of Polytechnic studies, what experience does ABS offer to the students? Well, architecture has gone beyond designing a building. The goal is now to engineer high-performance buildings that are sustainable, resilient, and economically viable. This ensures the safety, health, comfort, and productivity of occupants. With this, the key job role have become engineering the design of buildings with multidisciplinary approach to achieve that coveted smart and sustainable factor. So now you know why ABS resides in School of Engineering. Let's deep dive into our program. Focuses on digital design and smart technologies with 3 unique skill sets: digital architecture, smart system energy management, and sustainability in built environment. In digital architecture, you will acquire specialized software skills in virtual design such as building information modeling (BIM) and bioclimatic simulations to conceptualize designs by predicting building performance. Let's chat with our registered architect Teck Yong on digital architecture.
Hello all. As an architect, my main scope is not only to design a beautiful building for the clients. I must lead the team to ensure the project delivers on time and the design comply with the local code requirements. It is always a challenge for model coordination and collaboration, especially when I'm working with a consultant from other companies or overseas. With the BIM, VR, AR, and other digital technology, most of the works are brought virtual, collaborated and done remotely, which brings the efficiency, transparency, and the design commitment outlined in the tender documents. No need that. For complex green projects, architects must turn into an environmental sustainable designer, harness the software in performing bioclimatic simulations to predict the outcome of the design solution that we propose. In the design solution, it includes an understanding of not only architecture but also building services, structure, and landscape greenery. You will develop skill sets in energy management design, optimized mechanical and electrical system, coupled with smart building automation and management in lowering carbon footprint.
In line with the Singapore Green Plan 2030, you will design buildings that address issues on the nation's sustainable development agenda, such as climate change, carbon emissions, and environmental degradation. In built environment, Singapore is seen as a sustainability leader, driving strict standards development and innovation in building estate efficiency. This leads to strong growth in green economies and green-collar jobs. So what does it take to secure green jobs? Let's ask Aubrey, our engineer.
Indeed, Rilana, now the world urgently needs green jobs. So in our diploma's context, to secure green jobs, the knowledge that is needed are sustainable design, architectural design, green buildings, and sustainability management. And all this knowledge are actually covered in our course. To help all of you better understand, allow me to distill this further using real examples. Do take note, as a diploma graduate, you'll be playing largely a supporting role to the scope we are about to mention. Anyway, this will give you a flavor of the responsibility involved. First up, as an Environment Sustainability Design Engineer, ESD in short, you may be involved in master planning for sustainability-related projects. This is at a larger scale like neighborhood, a whole precinct and not just a single building. You may be handling green certification for buildings too. In essence, is to assess the building's sustainability performance based on certain prescribed criteria. In Singapore, the Green Building Standard is Green Mark. Of course, in assessing building performance, an ESD engineer may need to measure the performance for the various building systems like aircon, lighting, indoor comfort, since occupants' health and comfort is of utmost importance. To support sustainability managers, for example, to assist with internal reporting of corporate ESG deliverables, and ESG stands for Environment, Social, and Governance, which will have a huge impact on sustainability. The job may involve review and constantly improve on the corporate sustainability strategies and policies. Example may be procurement. Items bought by the companies, are they sustainable? Any possibility of being recycled after the lifespan of the product? Also, on construction of company properties, how to ensure environmental sustainability. There is much a sustainability manager can do for the environment. These green jobs I just went through are not exhaustive. There are many more, like architectural assistant, which you could value add to the sustainability and building design to allow the building to use less resources while still serving the building occupants well. Now, there are truly more opportunities for our graduates to do our bit for our Mother Earth, who is currently very unwell.
At ABS, our lecturer made all the difference. They are professional architects, engineers, all expert in their fields to guarantee you the up-to-date curriculum. We grow our skill sets via work attachment in the latest green technology as well as competitions.
Yes, talking about competition, we have recently won this ASEAN Innovation Award 2021 Future Pillar Awards issued by Autodesk. So it actually proved that the skill set from our lecturers in terms of the digital constructions. Besides that, our students also take part in the international competition. The most recent is the World Skills Singapore 2021, and we are not only sending one, we sent 3 students and 3 of them won with medals.
Another important strategic effort that we have done for our diploma graduates aiming to secure employment is to facilitate job matching through work and study program, deepening skill sets in these 2 domain skills, namely integrated digital deliveries and energy management and sustainable design.
So in sum, to present to you the 3 years time spent in ABS, here is the snapshot. You will have 6 subjects of architectural domain, another 6 subjects in building services domain, as well as multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary subjects that equip you with the real-life problem solving.
As an architect practicing in Singapore, I can assure you that all designers can design, but not all designers can design efficiently and comply to the local code requirements.
So what are you waiting for? I warmly welcome you to join ABS to create your stories in digital and green economy. Come, see you in ABS.
Hi, this is Patrick, course chair of Diploma in Integrated Facility Management. I am presenting to you a built environment course in the School of Engineering. Half of the global population already lives in cities, and by 2050, two-thirds of the world people are expected to live in urban areas. And Singapore is already the country with the highest urban population in Southeast Asia. Hence, there is a need to manage infrastructure to support building operations, controlling energy consumption of buildings, and ensure sustainability in modern buildings. Strong facilities planning is essential in managing these urban difficulties. FM is a strategic business function that will have a big impact on our future. The FM industry is growing at a rapid pace, and the roles of FMs are broadening to encompass more responsibilities and skill set. What exactly is facilities management? According to International Facilities Management Association, facility management is a profession that encompasses multiple disciplines to ensure functionality, comfort, safety, and efficiency of the built environment by integrating people, place, and technology. What do facility managers do? Facility managers is responsible for making sure systems of the built environment or facility work harmoniously. They are important because they make sure the places in which people work, play, learn, and live are safe, comfortable, productive, and sustainable. Our curriculum is future-focused, developed in collaboration with industry leaders. The FM journey begins with understanding the fundamentals by discovering your competencies, interests, and career aspirations through the course activities, industry visits, and practical opportunities. In year 2, you will be able to diversify your knowledge to take on subjects related to building sciences, management, technology, and design. Furthermore, able to choose a specialization from the hospitality, aviation, or smart facility cluster, creating endless career opportunities. The final year is about application of knowledge and skills you have learned over the past 2 years, getting internship experience and solving real-world problems during your major project. We are the first diploma to be accredited by the International Facility Management Association, and the only FM course in Singapore to be conferred FM Best Training Institution. We train and prepare our graduates to have the multidisciplinary knowledge and skill sets in supporting and driving the growth of the built environment sector and the future economy. We equip our students with relevant industry certification, ensuring professionalism, upholding industry standards, and boosting their professional credibility. Students are able to choose specialization into hospitality, aviation, or the smart facility cluster. Our lessons don't just take place in class, but local or overseas learning trips as well. This gives our students the exposure that they all need. Students get a better grip on the local and the global issues. They become more empathetic and respectful towards other cultures as well as towards their own surroundings. The diploma also encourages our students volunteering, which gives them an opportunity to contribute and make a difference in the lives of others and the society. IFM has very strong industry partnerships with reputable companies who aims to expand and enhance good quality of industry exposure for our students. Our students work on real-life industry projects, providing them the opportunities to propose solutions to actual clients. Some of the projects are newsworthy as well. Some companies are also recognizing the efforts of our students at internship, showing the interns that they are more than just a number to the team. Besides, our students also have opportunities to participate in international competition, giving them a chance to perform and excel. Our deserving students are able to enter local and overseas university as well, if they choose to further their studies. Our graduate employment surveys also shows that almost 70% of our students manage to achieve that. If a graduate chooses to work full-time and study, also possible, This is just one of our example of an alumni who works full-time in CAG FM department and takes on a part-time FM degree with SUSS. He is putting what he learned from the diploma into managing a world-class airport. With their trained skills, our graduates can be sustainability manager, facility manager, project manager, asset manager, and many more. Come and explore the limitless possibilities in building the future of Singapore with IFM. Join us to manage smart and sustainable buildings of the future. Thank you.
Hi, this is Mr. Low. I'm the course chair for Diploma in Business Process and Systems Engineering, BZE in short. Let me give you a short introduction to BZE. BZE was started in 2002. We were the first hybrid polytechnic course with soft skills engineering, which involved systems optimization and improvement, and some fundamental business components. As we provide a broad-based curriculum, it allows more flexibility in terms of career and future studies options. Our yearly intake is about 100 students through JAE and about 75 students will stream in through the Common Engineering Program, CEP. In our graduate employment survey, we see about 60% of our graduates going for further studies, either locally or overseas. We also see about 70% of our graduates being employed within 3 months of their graduation. The preamble to BZE is that today's business environment is a very complex one. For example, our businesses are very much influenced by political stability, business competitions, demand from customers, higher cost of operation, and even unstable skilled workforce. BZE students are exposed to some of these different factors and better understand how businesses function. As such, we see the importance of how different fields are interrelated. BZE hopes to train our future leaders who are skilled in business analytics and process optimization in this very disruptive economy. NUS also has started to offer cross-disciplinary degrees in August 2021. The education journey in BZE is as such. During their first year of studies, students will acquire fundamental knowledge in engineering and BZE. During their second year of studies, they will focus more on the BZE core subjects such as process optimization, data analyzing techniques, decision-making approaches, and system simulation. And in their third year of studies, they will then bring this acquired knowledge to the industry via their student internship program and major project. This will aptly prepare our students for the new working environment. Well, BZE is a 3-year course with 6 semesters. There are 2 semesters each year in April and October. There are also 2 flex weeks in each semester. During our flex week, students will be engaged in some of the out-of-curriculum activities, such as industry visit and learning new additional skills, which are not offered in our curriculum. There are about 20% exam subjects and 80% non-exam subjects in BZE. All BZE students are given the opportunity to acquire certifications such as Microsoft Excel Specialist and Expert Certificate, ICDL Asia Certificate, which is a competency-based skill learning, and Associate Project Manager Certificate. This has proven to enhance their resumes during their job search for student internship placement and also their career. In terms of Student Internship Program (SIP) and Major Project (MP), students are working on real-life industry projects from a variety of MNCs and SMEs. With our broad-based curriculum, students can be engaged in projects from the manufacturing sector, which includes electronic and F&B manufacturing, the logistics sector, the healthcare sector, and also the service and retail sector. This will allow our students to mimic the real working environment so as to better prepare themselves for the tomorrow's economy. For further studies, our students have no lack of options, be it locally or overseas. The main area for further studies are in engineering, business and business management, computer science and IT, and also logistics and supply chain management. We even have students who graduated with a degree in hospitality from Switzerland. The career options for BZE graduates are numerous. Some of our graduates are employed as data or KPI analysts, business analysts, and compliance executive. Others are employed in the functional role for sales, production, operation, and quality. Having a broad-based curriculum enables our graduates to move across adjacent industry sectors, which proved to be helpful in this new economy. I hope now I have given you a better insight into BZE. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this webinar. I'm Williana, course chair of Architectural Technology and Building Services. And with us today, we have the other two diplomas, Patrick, representing Integrated Facility Management,
Hi.
and Mr. Lu Hing Lun, representing Business Process and System Engineering. So
Hello.
if you just tune in at this point of time, you are now feel free to post any queries, and we will be here to answer all your questions. Now, if we want to take a look at our questions box, we have quite a number of questions. I will try, all three of us, we try to answer it one by one. So if you do have any more inquiries, just put it in your questions and answer boxes there, okay? All right, we try our best within this time. We have about 15 minutes, right? So the first question is, if I can't draw or sketch well, can I still do well in ABS? Okay, as you can see from the name of the diploma itself, right, it stresses on technology. So if we're looking at technology, how can technology equip us human in order to facilitate, automate, to make sure our life is better, right? So if you can't draw, there are tools, there are software for you to help you realize your dream into reality. So the answer is definitely yes. Okay? Right. Now, Singapore has a very little land space, right? ABS is still so-called relevant when it comes to designing, right? Because we have to make sure that all design is maybe, is more suitable for local context. Now, the understanding of this course is worldwide, meaning, okay, once you understand the fundamentals of architectural technology, you are able to apply your skill sets, right, into other typology of buildings, and especially in local climate and in other neighboring country, or even in overseas in temperate climate. So the idea is, yes, if you want to go for further study, local context, overseas context, we have many relevant courses for you, right? So another third question, what is building services got to do with architecture? Okay, now, if you are looking at our presentation earlier, you notice that when you design a building, it is no longer about beautifully, aesthetically pleasing. It has to perform.
the building and all the built environment has to make sure that it's energy efficient. And in this pandemic especially, you need to have a better air exchange rate, right? So that the whole building it actually will be healthy. So how to do that? This is where the technique, the building science behind it comes into places. So IFM, Integrated Facility Management, is the diploma to go to when you are looking into the whole life cycle of this building from the start until the end, especially on the operation and maintenance side. So maybe, Patrick, over to you on this point on operation and maintenance of facilities.
Now, in terms of maintenance of facilities, I think we all know that with Singapore transforming into a smart nation and with the inputs from this Singapore Green Plan, I think we all can see that the FM industry is already growing at a very rapid pace. And now digitalization and technology will continue to play a very critical role, especially in this COVID era. So FM remains a very strong strategic business function, and FM teams actually face a lot of strategic decisions on how to use and repurpose the physical spaces as well. That's why all this IoT building services come in. So basically, FM need to find the best solution for the business and also the staff as well. So the roles of FM, in fact, are broadening and also encompassing more responsibilities and skill set. And of course, we can see that because buildings are getting more and more sophisticated, we are covering the whole life cycle of the building. So the FM budgets and professionals in the team are in fact becoming larger and more impactful, right? As the whole built environment actually becomes more integral into the ways where we conduct businesses, changing of lifestyle and entertainment. So, definitely in terms of changing, disruption, transformation, FM is undergoing a lot of transformation now.
Yeah, that's right. This is what we are looking for all of you to join us to be able to be trained as sustainability and green experts. We are looking into a very drastic climate change. It's not affecting only in Singapore, but it's all over the place. So the pandemic is just a triggers, and when it comes, we really have to be prepared. And what are the skill sets that you can have for embracing this kind of a drastic change in our life, especially when it comes to the roles of the assistants of professional engineering, professional facility manager, professional business manager, so that at the end of the day, if you're pursuing your further study, you can pivot to any other business or any other engineering job roles. So the idea is why we provide, there is one of the questions about TP Fund. Okay, it is very fun. The idea is a fundamentals of multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary. So as we all know, problem when it comes is not going to be able to be solved by one single skill set and one single discipline. So you need to collaborate with other job roles. So this is where then our emphasis in Temasek Poly to have all of the diplomas, including all the three of us here, all the three diplomas, actually we do encourage, we do want you students to embrace and learn how to collaborate and learn how are you going to see each other job roles, see each other contribution in order to solve the problem that comes your way. In the industry itself, you'll be exposed to the internship as well as the major project that is triggered by the industry problems and issues. So with that, within the 3 years of educations that you are with us, you will be exposed to the real life issue, and then how are you going to overcome the challenge. Okay, in this case, I think Mr. Lu Hing Lun is the best person how to make all of these changes efficient.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Wilena. Right, so I just want to follow up from Wilena's point is that in BZE, what we are doing is that we are providing a hybrid course, right, in terms of soft skill engineering knowledge that is needed together with some business concept. And this is definitely useful because it is broad-based, it is flexible, and therefore it gives our graduates the option in terms of career choices, in terms of future study choices. And therefore, if you actually look at it, it does give that platform for you to pivot across different industry when you actually need to do that. And it is definitely a good option for potential students who have yet to kind of decide which area their interests are in at this point, right? So they could explore, and it is always my directions for the graduates that they should further study. So that gives them good option in what they choose, right? So that will definitely help in terms of your future choices. Thank you.
All right. Well, looking at the time now, we are looking at the questions about salary. Okay. Right. So now if you see on your screen as well, before I answer the questions, do have a look at the screen. There is a feedback QR code that you can help us to fill it up. Okay, those of you participating in this webinar, kindly give us your feedback for our improvement for the next webinar. Okay, so please do so while I'm trying to help enlighten in terms of salary of a diploma graduate. Okay, so especially as a diploma graduate, you are the paraprofessional. In this case, you are playing the supporting role of the professional engineers, professional business manager, as well as professional facility managers as a diploma graduate. As your experience counts, definitely there will be salary improvement. Now, especially for Temasek Poly School of Engineering, within us here, the 3 diplomas, we do have work study post diplomas. Now, these are the job matching effort that we have for the current graduates and, of course, the post-NS, who is actually being able to get a job as well as the study, deepening the skill set on the relevant courses that he wants to do. And then after that, we are able to so-called facilitate your job search faster. So if you're looking at how does a person as a diploma graduate earn the money in the future, right? And the first thing first, if you want to be facilitated in terms of job search, we can do that for you. There's one. If you do wish to go for further study, there are many opportunities for you to do that within local university as well as overseas. Well, I do hope I answer your questions on that. Yeah, so we do have another questions here. It's actually not only for ABS, yeah? So we do have 3 diplomas here. So in terms of salary, it's definitely commensurate with the certificate that you have. Maybe you can have another specialized certificate that we have. TP has many so-called inbuilt short courses that you can take on during the time when you are a student with us. We do have many CCAs that tap on your strength, and you'll be able to probably earn an income through your CCAs as well. We have many centers that you can tap on as well in terms of deepening of your skill set. So they all come so-called as your the earning portion as you learn with us here at School of Engineering. Well, there seems to be another questions here. I'm an IT student going through DPP and I'm graduating soon. Will it be easy to jump to year 2 poly? Is it related to the course I'm studying right now? Well, we have to look at these questions carefully, maybe because this very specific case, right? Why don't everyone here who's participating in this webinar look at it carefully, because we do have e-consultations time for you. If this place is not able to answer 100% of your questions, you please sign up, go to the TP Open House website and do sign up for e-consultation. We will be able to entertain you to do the course advising as well. So for the person who's actually posting these questions, please do make an appointment to see one of our counselors, and we'll be very happy to answer your queries, because I think this is very specific to your case. All right, so I have to watch up the time as well, because there will be another webinar, exciting webinar will be coming up soon. Watch out for this space as well. Okay, so I think at this point, I have answered all of the questions, and for every specific questions that you would like to have for Diploma in Architectural Technology and Building Services, Diploma in Business System and Process Engineering, and Integrated Facility Management, do visit our TP website, e-consultation, where all of the staff will be able to answer your queries. Okay, so until this, I have to close this webinar, and I'll see you on the e-consultation portion.
Okay, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming, everyone. See you in TP.